I don't know. What is it? What is our monthly free weed bill around here? What is it? 12,000, 20,000, 40, some shit like that.
$20,000 a month in weed?
Yeah.
A month?
Yeah.
Just for you guys to consume?
More than
Probably.
that, more
Probably.
than that, probably, yeah.
How do
It's
you
up, yeah, it's
smoke
more than that, probably.
$20,000 worth of weed in a month?
Probably
lot of
40,
weed,
huh?
man.
I don't know. It's a lot. Yeah. It's 40. Yeah, it's 40.
You know what's
$40,000?
crazy?
Yeah. All right,
Like-
bring them in there.
All right, motherfucker. Hey, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Hotboxin. I'm Eben Britton.
I'm Mike Tyson.
Yes, sir. And we got the man, Jason Lee, in the house.
Yeah, I'm here. I
Hey,
found my way.
Jason.
How are you?
I'm pretty cool, brother.
I'm surprised to see you smoking
Why, nigga?
because I wasn't as in tune with how high you get.
Oh, that's the highest form of thinking.
Listen, I got out the car on the street and I fucking got high at the driveway.
Yeah,
Really?
You can smell it coming in.
Well, that's what we do here a lot. you know?
Clearly.
Yeah.
We smoke a little weed.
Welcome. Thank you for welcoming me here.
Yeah, it's a
Absolutely.
pleasure, man. So tell us about your blog, man. How many fucking people watching you?
I mean, we get about 180 million impressions a week across all our
100
platforms.
million what?
180 million.
Tell me about that. What's that mean? 100 million
180
individual
million.
people is checking you out.
Yeah, they go to all of our stuff across all our platforms. So we're active on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, our website. Have a podcast as well. I've been.
What is it?
How come he has all this shit and we don't?
I don't know.
You guys
brother.
are now. I walked through.
We're-
Y'all got a whole situation. This is like real.
Yeah,
We
it is.
started off just as a hobby, and I mean it's kind of grown into a pretty.
It's a
amazing
hobby
thing.
for us too, nigga. We ain't never do this shit.
Yeah, but y'all just had LL up here. Y'all already opened it, but you're a legend. So, and I mean,
Yeah. You know, everybody wants to come and talk to Mike.
Talking, man.
I know I was out here. I definitely heard about
You're
the
not
Toad
scared,
story.
though.
No, but
Fucking
I was
scared for
no,
it,
I'm
nigga.
not
We love
scared.
it.
No,
We
I'm not
loving
scared at
people
all.
in here,
Good.
man. It's all
Good.
love in here,
No,
brother.
good.
I'm not scared at all. Like I said, I was telling my team on the way over here, it's so crazy because I grew up in the era of Mike Tyson boxing, and that
Really?
was when that's
you knew
when
the 80s, nigga, or the 90s?
yeah. I mean, I was born in '77.
Are you serious,
I just
nigga?
got good skin. I'm 41.
Yeah, man, 77.
Yeah. So
Look good. I thought you were my age.
How old
You
are
gonna be
31.
42 though.
Oh no, you're a baby, huh?
You may be what 42, right?
I'll be 42 in August. Yeah. I grew up in
Crazy.
the era of watching, you kill everybody in the ring, and now
Thank you,
coming
thank
here and
you.
you're just the kindest, sweetest. I need to get to this Toad story at some point.
All right, go ahead. Man. I want to
Yeah.
do it now. Let's hear this shit.
So
Toad?
I've never heard anybody smoke a toad, but what is smoking a toad?
blow that, break it down.
Please, somebody.
Okay, so the Sonoran desert toad hibernates for 10 months a year, comes out during the wet season, and they collect these toads and they milk them. They have these glands on their body that secretes this venom that contains 5-MeO-DMT. 5-MeO-DMT is really the top of the pyramid
I
of
know you, nigga.
I've never stole from you.
Entheogenic.
I've never done anything bad I've never written a bad story about you. I'm a fan. I'm surprised I'm here. Y'all are gonna figure out you made a mistake at some point, but I'm just thankful to be here.
Okay.
Absolutely. It's multidimensional, though, this life, man. You know? Maybe you met him somewhere else in a dream, you know? I've had that a lot, dude.
I'm going to figure it out before I finish this interview.
All love.
So, yeah, absolutely. Good vibes from you, Jay.
So my co-host Melissa's definitely gonna want to fuck you, and she's definitely gonna want to get high with you. So we want to figure
We're
out
talking
how
about sex and highness. This is fucking, it goes together like fucking water and bread.
Yeah, Melissa, thank me later.
Water and bread, baby. So, 5-MeO-DMT, powerful compound, comes from the Sonoran desert toad. They collect this venom on a piece of glass. They dry it overnight. Now you can scrape it off. You put it into a pipe. You smoke it, and you go and, have an experience of God. People are cured of addiction and depression and anxiety. It helps in myriad ways, and Mike had a really powerful experience with it. I have not done that. I've done ayahuasca and DMT, which is like a step below. It's still a psychedelic, entheogenic, which means it's a compound that creates an experience of God within yourself. So Mike had that experience.
that's
But is it like an experience with God, like hallucinating type of thing, or is it?
Listen, that's interesting that you say that.
Because my friend is just hell bent on making me do mushrooms, and I'm like, I'm not doing
mushrooms is fucking off the hook, but mushrooms is not even on the same level as this, right? You ever hear about the toad? feel like I died. My breath,
You have an ego death.
everything's dead. I'm stripped from everything that everybody think that I am. I don't know if I'm a bitch or a fucking. I don't know what I'm afraid of. It's just all the feeling that I'm feeling. It's almost like you do meet God. Dying has to be glorious because life is glorious. So life can be glorious if death wasn't glorious. You know, you realize after this experience when you wake up, there's no more fear of death. And you know your only purpose is to worship God.
Really?
Yeah, and you nothing. Everything that you know, anything that you love, everything you love right now, you're willing to kill and die for. Anything you care that if that's yours, you forget about it. Don't exist no more. Nothing exists.
But then what's the purpose after that?
Hey, you're nothing.
Wow.
That's what the purpose is.
But I don't want to get high to find out I'm nothing. Like,
Oh, no, listen. That's how you're gonna feel when
No.
when you realize that I'm about to leave here 10 minutes or so from now. Like when the time of your death, you gotta realize, you know what I mean?
Nothing
there's
mattered.
something- No,
It's
nothing matters.
paradoxical.
It's bigger than you. It's really bigger than you. And our ego doesn't mean nothing. It's an illusion.
You feel more inspired in your mission as an individual coming out of those experiences because you are now conducting yourself, acting in a way that is driven by, I am a particle of spirit, the great thing that we're all a part of, and I have a mission here to do whatever it is. You know, for me, it's to help people heal, to spread positivity, and to shift people into a higher level of consciousness. I don't know what that is for you. You know, for Mike, it's about, you know, changing the way people see the world, you know, and releasing a lot of pain for people.
Yeah, and it does change the way you see people and the way you know what I mean, see yourself and the way you talk to people.
You know, you're not making these decisions about what you're going to do with your life. There's a path. There's a divine path that is connected directly to the source of everything that is guiding you.
And
you
it's
know,
guiding you to be the best possible you can
the
be.
best you can
but is
be.
that just being super high? Like, I feel
Oh,
like
nigga, you don't get high. It doesn't get you high.
it doesn't get
No.
you
No,
high.
you don't get high.
That's the interesting
That's
thing.
bugs you. You're not high,
know?
nigga.
So what? But it puts you out.
No.
No.
Well, listen. Listen, man.
So let me explain this.
Ah,
But
man, I
if it-
will.
but if-
So
oh,
if-
DMT.
if-
So you have a pineal gland, the third eye.
Okay.
There's a part of your brain that releases DMT.
Okay.
We create it in our brains. And so what they believe is you get 2 hits of DMT in your lifetime. This is one explanation or theory about it. So you get 1 hit when you come into being in your mother's womb, and you get 1 hit on your deathbed. And they say that it's the portal of the soul. So this molecule is what takes our spirit from the physical realm into the spirit
But
realm.
what if you get in that portal and get stuck, or
No,
you don't make
get-
it through?
You don't
Yeah.
get stuck.
These things, they're thousands and thousands of years old.
Okay.
You know, people have been using
We should
these
take
all around the
show
world.
me, an incident where someone's taking it. Would you like to see
Oh,
that?
yeah, I want to see that. So when you go in as Mike Tyson, because I have an image of who you are.
Yeah.
Of course, watching you over the years, you go in there and you come out completely different.
Whoa, yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. You come definitely more humble, I believe. And what everybody thinks about, listen, one experience, I did it around 5 times, but in one experience, right? I got in a situation where I didn't see nobody, I didn't see my body wasn't there, it was just my feeling. And I had the feeling of everybody knowing all my secrets. The whole world knew everything I did that I would never want them to know. And I had the feeling of everybody knowing, and that feeling was like, whoa.
But did it feel freeing, or did it feel scary?
At first it was scary, then it became liberating.
Yeah, liberating.
Yeah.
Well, I
It doesn't
definitely.
matter.
I mean, I don't get high. I mean, I do want to get into edibles. Last time I did edible, I thought I was dying, so I don't do anything. But
You should check the toad out, dude.
nah, that sounds scary as hell. Honestly,
dude,
like,
about you
I ain't trying to
facing
get
yourself.
in no portal. My team will look at me fucking crazy if I talk about. If I come into the team meeting and I've had a whole new reevaluation of life because of a toad,
Your team will worship you and want to be where you at.
no, that's kind of scary.
I think you'll be.
Who is this guy? This guy's
No,
I like it. I like
it would be scary for real because I'm already a lot sober and a lot not high.
No, we gotta get you higher. That's what the form of getting high is all about.
I need to learn new ways of getting high though, because smoking, just my lungs aren't made for it. And then I don't really know about again that edible gang. I ate a candy bar. I really thought I was dying.
Yeah.
No, that happened.
It could be scary.
Listen, man, I lost and that's
be
when I'm the
very
kind of
scary.
guy, right? I'm an extreme kind of cat, and I'm not the guy. I can't do this. I can't all right. I could take a piece of cake. I don't do that. I gotta devour the whole cake, or else I'm not gonna eat it at all. I can't. That's how I live my life. Sometimes I get 70, 80 pounds. Won't work out either. Why? I don't know why. And then I have to go back and just starve and living my life like that again, miserable, not eating anything for months and working out and stuff. And I do that. That's just my life. And I can't stop doing it. I don't know why I do that.
Wait, so I always wondered this now that I'm here, now that I'm sitting in front of you. Why are you and Floyd not best friends? I don't understand. You both are like the best fighters that ever live. Fearless, global conversational starters, mega brands, but also just seemingly very humble people. Privately, Floyd's humble privately.
You think that nigga's humble?
Privately, I think so.
Yeah.
With me, he's humble. I feel like I have a very humbling effect on people.
Oh, really? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of thought you guys. I thought there would be like a clique of like champions that just hang out.
The Champions Club.
The
I
Champions
don't
Club.
know. Sometimes I do want to click with him, and then sometimes I say, "Fuck, we're two different species of niggas." That's just the way it is.
Well, yeah. Well, and you're married,
Interesting.
right?
Yeah.
I apologize to your wife watching. I didn't know. I just saw
It's
the
all
ring
good.
after my comment.
We like you, dude.
Nice of
My
you.
mouth is just so reckless.
It's really nice of you to share that.
But listen, I don't know. I don't know. I don't hate Floyd or anything like that.
Oh yeah, no, he's never said anything negative. I just thought you guys would be friends.
I just like to talk shit.
I would love to see you two together. We need to figure that out.
You can FaceTime the nigga right there.
Jason, so do you guys do...
FaceTime the nigga, Jason.
FaceTime right now.
Yeah, right now. Let's talk. You
Just
want us to
can you
talk?
FaceTime?
I don't know
him?
if he's gonna do an interview right
Nah,
now.
tell that nigga
Yeah,
to
just
talk
tell
to
him
you.
to say
nigga.
what's
You
up.
friend, right? Call
Let me
him.
text him.
Tell him I said hi.
I will. I'm gonna tell him to FaceTime me right now. I don't know where he is.
Tell him Mike says hi.
I'm gonna tell him that I'm doing Champion Mike Tyson. Do you care? Do you care to be referenced as the champ?
Nice to Mike Tyson. He know my name, nigga.
No, I know. I'm just saying. I'm just saying in life.
Nah, nigga.
I'm
fuck
saying in
that
life
nigga.
because now with this whole euphoric experience with the toad, it's fucking toad. That now, do you like the fact that we all still look at you as like one of the?
Nah, listen, that's my life. I don't like that guy.
Who?
The champ.
That you don't like being called the champ.
No, I don't like him personally.
Floyd?
No, me.
Why?
That guy, Mike Tyson, the champ, the baddest nigga on the planet. I don't like him.
You don't.
Nah,
Why?
I have my reasons.
Do you have a problem with us liking him?
Sometimes, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
some of us that was in a group home like me, I was in a group home watching
Me
you.
too. I grew up in a group home too.
Yeah, you were the epitome of greatness, for somebody that, although I'm mixed with Italian, I was a young black man in an urban community, and just to watch you just be the best every time you got in the ring was, it was amazing. So like on the way over here, I'm like, he clearly, I don't know how I got here, but thank you.
I don't know. Listen, everything's meant to happen for a reason.
Yeah.
Nothing's coincidental in life.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. Even when you're first born, your life is really. You think you're navigating your life, but you're not.
Yeah.
It's just meant to be. If you say that, why didn't if I jumped off the track right now, my life would be different. But you wasn't meant to jump off the track. It just happened. God ordains our life to be the way it is.
Yeah, but being the champ also, I think, resembles being the best. And I think we should all, shouldn't we all strive to be the best at whatever we do? Because that's what the champ represented to me.
Yeah, we should be the best. Everybody should be in the best in what they do. And my perspective on the best was because, listen, I didn't become a fighter because I liked his technique. He was awesome. He was smart. I liked the fighter because I liked the way the reporters talked about great fighters. I've read about great fighters in the 18, 19, and I've read how the people wrote about them. I said, fuck, this guy's almost like he's talking about Jesus, and that's what attracted me to fighting, the way the reporters wrote about the guys.
Yeah, somebody asked me outside what the purpose of life was. I'm trying to figure that out. I mean, I know what I do is not my purpose. It's my passion for sure. I think your passion provides you the platform to live out your purpose. But, I mean, I know ultimately, I remember I'm still the group home kid. You know, all the experiences I have, I just went to like I said, I wake up every day and I just say, I'm thankful that God has allowed me to, like, make it through. Because, you know, I've had a lot of friends that have died. I've had just a lot of things have happened over life where I'm like, wow, like there's no way you can't acknowledge that there is a God. Funny story. So I'm on Wildin' Out. We're in Atlanta. I wasn't high, but I was hanging out with somebody who was high. And we got to talking and he was smoking weed and he goes, and I said, you know, I'm just thankful to God for all these opportunities. And he said, which God? And I said, well, hold on. We're not going to do that because I'm not going to let you question my God, not in front of me. Y'all could do that privately. And a few days later, he lost his job. Nick, I guess, fired him. Shout out to Nick, he did a great job. And I thought, like, there you go. You know, for me, my purpose, I think, has been grounded in the fact that I know no matter how much fear I'm having through a situation, that there's faith I'm going to make it through because I believe in God. So to look at somebody like that, just dismiss God and just this or whatever, and then the next few days, like, lose the opportunity God gave him was crazy.
Listen, it's interesting you think that, but I think certain ways too. I think God, whoever it may be, the universe or whatever, our thoughts and stuff are so inconceivable to him. You know, well, we can't even imagine talking to God. We can't even imagine God. We can't even draw a picture of God. Mm-hmm. You know, it's inconceivable to us. Mm-hmm. No matter how smart we believe we are, how smart we actually are, God is still inconceivable to us. Mm-hmm. And still we believe in him. You know?
Yeah.
So, in my perspective, you know what I mean? You're a religious man?
I'll say I'm spiritual more than that. I don't go to church every Sunday.
But the only reason we know about religion is because people told us about it. And people told our mothers about it and our fathers about it. And then Jesus and Christ happened 10,000 years ago, whatever, and that happened. But the only thing we know is basically from word of mouth of what people told us. But we actually don't know the truth, how we got here. What is our purpose?
But I mean, we don't believe we came from monkeys. I mean, I don't believe there were monkeys walking on the beach and then they...
I don't know. How do you know?
I don't believe that.
But that's just your belief system. Maybe a lot of people do believe that.
Everybody believes different things.
Darwin believes that. That's the name, Darwin.
Darwin. And he was pretty smart, allegedly, right?
Yeah. No, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely smart.
I just throw out allegedly here and there to stop me from getting in trouble.
Yeah, but you know, we don't
There are
know.
a lot of holes.
That's why we have those thoughts, because we don't know. We all really don't know. I can't tell you anything. We really don't know. We only know what people tell us or what we really believe.
So what is the purpose of life then? That's what somebody asked me out there. I don't know.
You know what it probably is?
What?
To be the best you could possibly be.
Yeah. I agree with that.
That's what LL Cool J told me yesterday, to be the best you could possibly be.
Yeah.
Be at your maximum potential and then share it with the world.
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe I'm on track. I do believe I'm becoming the best at what I am. I mean, I feel like it still requires a lot of work. 180 million impressions is great, but I want 180 billion impressions, you know, and I don't even think there's ever enough. I mean, I don't look at the money part because the money comes with the success. I think the money comes with a hard work and being dedicated to that hard work, because I've seen a lot of money come and then I've looked at my account like, where we put all that money? Oh, well, we reinvested it in the brand. We weren't out buying Bentleys and fucking planes and all that. We are literally investing in people, infrastructure building, and building our community, because I feel like, you know, I look at like a Oprah. You know, people feel what they feel about Oprah personally. You know, is she canceled after what she did to Mike Jackson? I don't know. She was on my show for a little bit, but you know, she came from nothing and she built her audience focusing on being who she was. And out of that came the riches and everything else. So I feel like today, a lot of the younger people I run into, especially people that just moved to LA, I won't even waste like 30 minutes with somebody telling me their whole vision for their stay in LA. I'm like, if you're not coming here and getting grounded and exploring where you play a part in all this and how to bring everything here into your world versus you being in everybody else's world, you're going to be on the next flight home anyway. So I can't even invest in getting to know you.
Or selling your ass in one of these corners or something.
Well, back pages now, they go online apparently, but yeah, you will.
I think you're right on, man. I mean, doing this show, hanging out with Mike, getting to know Mike, meeting guys like LL Cool J, Snoop, Tony Robbins, like these fucking guys.
You look like Tony Robbins.
Thank you.
When you walked out earlier.
Is that good or bad,
I don't know.
Tony's a good looking guy.
Yeah, all right.
Successful, very clean.
Good. Square jaw. I dig that.
Awesome person.
Awesome guy. But it's really the common thread to me is exactly what you're saying is these guys have they know exactly who they are and they fucking cultivated the hell out of that through their own discipline, their own, particular practices, whatever worked for them. And they have created this super fucking potent message that they just blast out into the world. Mm-hmm. They're meteoric type energies, and I think you have a lot of that too, man, in what you're doing. And I think that's really, why you are successful, and why people gravitate to what you're saying is because you are speaking truth into the world.
How you know he's talking the truth? How do they fucking know you're telling the truth? You could be fucking lying right now. What's the difference between the truth and the lie?
I just think when you're speaking from
you feel it from
your
spiritually?
Heart,
you feel spiritual vibes from them?
When you're talking to somebody who's being transparent.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm 41, black, gay, openly gay, not closeted gay like a lot of the people in Hollywood. I'm very transparent. What I think I say, what I feel I say. I feel like the honesty saves everybody time. And I don't care about being everybody's friend. What I care about is figuring out how do we create an ecosystem where young black boys or girls or people of color or people, period, around the world who are looking at us feel like they too could become great, Like me sitting here, as much as I'm in the conversation, like, I know you don't want us to gravitate to that image of who you are, but you are one of the greatest athletes to ever live. So, and I know how important you were to all of us young black kids sitting around watching you, win time after time, especially in a time where we believed, because life served us this perspective, that we could not win. So I think that, what's great about, I think what we're talking about is that who you are to all of us as a boxer doesn't define who you are as a human being on this earth. And I've learned a lot just in being here from talking to the people around you. You have a lot of good energy, and the whole being kind is, I think, hopefully you now living out your purpose, which would teach me the longevity of being successful at my craft and then getting to my purpose and having the same success.
Oh, no. That's interesting. Did you say that? Thank you, but
Can I say one thing?
What? What do you want to say? You can say anything.
Mike, without that guy that you don't like, this guy isn't possible.
Well, I know that
special,
too. I would never want to, I think sometimes, would you do it again, Mike? And I say, yeah, let's do this fucking shit. And then fuck it. There's so many things that, things happen and things I did to people. And even though you may say sorry, you could never take back.
Yeah.
And you could forgive yourself, but from a moral perspective or from your barometer that was wrong.
Yeah, but see,
it's how you I didn't mean to cut you off,
sorry.
But it's how you do your own clearance, pretty much. It's how you handle your own clearance, and that's how I handle my inventory.
Yeah.
You could say this, Mike do this, but that's how I handle my inventory.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, absolutely, dude.
I mean, for me, I've done a lot of bad things. I've done a lot of good things. I've done a couple great things. I try not to live with regret only because I know there's a lesson in everything. I tell the story, me and my mother, when she put me in foster care, I came out with tons of animosity. I was mean to her, intentionally mean. She could say, "Good morning, I love you," and and I'm just being honest here, I would say, "Bitch, I ain't trying to hear that," because I was so angry. It wasn't until she was dying, well, a little bit before she was dying, we had, reconciled and all that. And it was so hard to tell her I love her, even though I knew she was, really ill or whatever. So I would send her flowers with a card that would say, "These are overdue." I would send her tokens of my affection without me having to sit there and watch her receive it, right? But right before she died, I said to her, she said, "I did the best that I can." And I acknowledged that, she's telling me that she did the best she could. She was limited. So I learned in that moment, forgiveness, how it was for me, not necessarily just for her. I learned how to appreciate people's limitations, although they may not be able to live up to mine. I, will continue to just allow the universe to bring together whatever it brings together, but do the best I can in it all. And I just remember, like, all the bad things led me through lessons that taught me to be greater. So I try not to regret it all, because then I'll feel like my whole life was a waste. Like, everything I've been through that I don't want to acknowledge, like, it just doesn't matter. Therefore, did I matter during that time? So I just try to accept it all, good and bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's the dance, I think.
When do we find out what's right and wrong? Do we ever?
There's no right and wrong.
It's just in your feelings.
Yeah.
There's no right and wrong. When you're
Just
under the toad, you realize there's no right or wrong. But you're battling with demons. I'm wrong. Oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. Oh my God, and this. Why? What are you tripping out over?
Right.
Nobody's gonna punish. Nothing's gonna happen. But my perception that something's gonna happen, I should be punished. This is bad. Oh my God! Because when you're under the toad, every feeling you ever had, the first soda, the first cigarette, the first kiss, the first sex, the first everything, all those emotions, it's just it's fucking expedient. And yes, anything. First, and you just.
It is overwhelming.
You're overwhelmed. You just don't know what to say, what to do, and you're just existing.
If it doesn't matter, why do good? I think everyone wants to be good.
Know why? And listen,
Everybody wants to be good.
Because at the end, when it's all over, we really believe, even the atheists, that we're going to have to pay for our sins in some way. We all believe that we're going to pay for something, and we're going to meet God. And I don't care if you're atheist or nothing. You know what I mean? Why would you just say, this is my life journey, I want to be good, I want to be good? Because it's a payoff, something good or bad. We got to meet somebody. We're going to meet somebody.
Yeah.
The first Neanderthal, it's an ugly monster, probably had ingrown nails, teeth hanging, fangs. What looked like a monk, probably couldn't even walk. They prayed to something. If it was a bug, a rock, or something, a flower. They had the consciousness. Their brain was as big as a peanut, but they knew to worship something.
Yeah, and I think if there were no people and nobody to love and or hurt, inflict pain upon, it probably wouldn't be a natural instinct to destroy the nature around you. Mm-hmm. It would be more of an instinct to utilize it and learn how to live with it and even help it prosper. Mm-hmm. Wouldn't it?
I think so, but I also think
say you're the first human, there's no other humans in this hypothetical situation, and you wake up in a fucking jungle, in a forest somewhere, mm-hmm. and you know nothing other than you are of this landscape.
But still.
What would be your instinct?
But still. I'm going to tell you what the instinct. Our history
nothing.
History proved what our instincts was. Our instincts were to build things, unconsciously enough.
To create.
To build things that destroy the earth, to pollute the air, to contaminate the waters.
I'll even say, I was just saying yesterday, I need to go on vacation somewhere like Turks and Caicos or Maldives, something really sterile and calm. And I know me. I will get there and want to be on my Instagram, or I want to be on my email. And I, like what you're saying, in terms of I think the world does have a way of just sucking us into cycles where we're continuously on this cycle of having to do something, when sometimes doing absolutely nothing but enjoying nature or just, the raw earth is what we should be doing.
I believe this, right? If all the ants in the world died, the world would die. Yeah. If all the elephants in the world died, the world would die. If all the trees died in the world would die. If all the humans died, the world would flourish.
If Instagram goes down, the world will die.
Yeah, that happened. But listen, but if all of us died, the world would flourish.
Yeah.
And the world doesn't need us. So what are we here for? To pollute the world, to destroy, get oil, all the oil that we get, we pollute in the ocean, and all the gasket fumes and stuff, we put it in the air and it fucking cuts off, what's that thing, our layer off? What's that, the solar layer? The ozone layer?
Ozone layer.
Yeah.
Well, I think people just don't have a sense of ownership when it comes to the climate or when it comes to the world. I don't even think like in terms of communities, we feel obligated to one another as much anymore. I feel like, I don't know, everybody's chasing something.
So much isolation.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. For me, Mike, when you give that argument, because I know that I know of that, and you've said it before, and I know it's true. My thing is then, okay, yeah, we do all that. We're clearly great at doing that, as fucking this place up and sucking it dry. And, eventually if we don't change our ways and how we treat the planet and the environment and animals and nature, if we don't change how we conduct ourselves with that, we are going to fucking pay for that. There's no doubt about that. But so the other side of that coin is, why are we here then? It's to help this thing fucking prosper and flourish and be as healthy and beautiful and abundant
How
as
do we
it
do that?
possibly can be.
How do we do that? By cracking the ground open and digging deep.
We don't do it by that. We do it by
How do we
utilizing
do
the
it by
sun
having these great
and the
chimneys
wind.
and these great factories
what do
that
you think
pollute our ozone layer?
what do you think about
How do we do it without that?
What do you think about electing people who actually believe that it's important to do that? Because
That's-
Trump don't believe in the
absolutely.
climate.
I know.
He don't believe in climate change and the ozone layer and all. I mean, he don't believe in global warming, but
Yes.
yet he is the leader of the free world.
We don't. When they send these,
fucked up.
they send these things to what they send to Mars and Jupiter. They trying to get them final for a place. That's not. We can never live on Mars and Jupiter. No. But know why they send these
Astronauts,
machine astronauts? Because they want to get the minerals out of the planet.
Yeah.
Me and Frenchie was talking today, and I was saying, do you know in Jupiter that it rains diamonds? In Jupiter, it rains diamonds. If we land on Jupiter right now, we'll probably fall through the atmosphere and through the diamonds, because it's for all those
actual
years.
Diamonds?
Yeah, look it up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So does getting high make you more intellectual? Because I feel like you read and study and research more when you're fucking high.
Yeah, I think you do. And that's why they call it high, because you're at the highest level.
Well,
of
it
thought.
changes your perspective, your consciousness.
The highest level. You can't think any higher. The higher you get, the more intuitive you become.
But after you get high for a while, do you at least balance it out? Because I feel like if I smoke
No,
something...
sometimes I smoke too much. I shouldn't smoke too much.
Really?
Chunks of diamonds may be floating in hydrogen and helium fluid deep in the atmospheres of Saturn and Jupiter.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's more, at even lower depths, the extreme pressure and temperature can melt the precious gem.
Yeah, but
literally
you can't
making
live.
it rain
It has
liquid
carbon
diamond.
and shit. You can't live on the planet. You can't breathe. And if you did fall on the planet, you probably sink in the diamonds that'll kill you, right?
Yeah.
Suffocate with the diamonds will suffocate you. If they put all those diamonds on this planet, it'll suffocate all of us. The animals, the water, everybody. We all die. Too many diamonds.
Cash them in.
No way. It'll kill us all.
You can't cash the diamonds
It'd
in?
be too many diamonds. It'll kill the whole planet.
I just need a scoop of Jupiter. Is it Jupiter?
It would kill the world. The whole world would die if you poured it. It would be big enough.
This is too depressing now.
I know.
Is death depressing?
This shit,
No way. Death is glorious.
Really?
that's
Yeah.
another step.
I went to church one day and the guy said, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. And that fucked me up.
No, but listen, they don't want to die because they don't know what's there. That's the only reason.
Right.
Once you have the belief in what's there, you're no longer afraid
And the
to
toad will
die.
help you see it.
Well, perhaps it did myself. I couldn't say what it's going to do to you.
Yeah, I'd be too terrified.
See, this world is a fear-based world. That's why we
Yeah.
all feel this way. You know? You should not allow that to happen. You're too sharp of a kid for that.
I was called a kid. I like that.
Yeah, listen, you're 31. What are you-
41.
41. Listen,
Shit.
you're not 52. You're not 53,
Yeah,
nigga.
but 53 is young.
No, but you're not 53.
Not yet.
Wait till you get to 53 and you realize 41 was young.
True.
You know what I mean?
31 is young.
Yeah, 31's really cool. 31's really cool.
31 is cool.
So do you guys smoke I know weed, there's Bammer weed, which is like bad weed, right? Is that Bammer weed? Do they still have
We
Bammer
have the
weed?
best weed
We
in
got
the
the
world.
best weed in the world
okay.
here, brother.
So
It's
this is
Tyson Ranch.
this is top line.
You
Tyson
can't
Ranch.
get any better.
It's cream of the crop.
So do you get high off your own supply? Yeah.
Literally.
Yes, but
In moderation.
I don't know. What is it? What is our monthly free weed bill around here? What
It's
is
a
it?
lot.
12,000, 20,000, 40, some shit like that. right?
$20,000 a month in weed?
Yeah.
A month?
Yeah.
Just for you guys to consume?
More than
Probably,
that, right? More than that,
probably.
probably, yeah.
How do
It's
you
up, yeah, it's
smoke
more than that, probably.
$20,000 worth of weed in a
Smoke
month?
a lot
Probably
of
40,
weed,
huh?
man.
I don't know. It's a lot, yeah. It's 40, yeah, it's 40.
You know what's
$40,000?
crazy?
Yeah.
You know what's very interesting is this place is super high functioning.
Yeah, no
This
doubt
place
about
is
it.
beautiful.
Thank you
Right?
very
This
much.
place is. Let me tell you something. I go to a lot of fucking places. This shit, I walk
It
in.
fits for what we do here.
It's
you know,
so
we
nice.
do business. We smoke a lot of weed. We
So
try to.
nice.
All right, wait.
It's so nice.
Jason, you were telling a story earlier
Mm-hmm.
before we came in here that I think you got to share with Mike because
Let's
it's
hear it,
insane.
Jason.
What story was it? What was it? Which
The
one?
blindfold,
Oh.
the building in El Segundo.
So I was on my way out here. I was in the car and I was looking. I was like, "Damn, are we going to the fucking airport? Where are we going?" But anyway, last time I came out here, Laz Alonso, the actor, he called me up. I was out drinking with Melissa Ford, my co-host, and he said, "I want you guys and Takara. I want you guys to go with me to a party." I said, "Okay, cool. We'll go to a party. We're drinking. We're already out." So we get in the car. As we're going to the party, he's starting to reveal to us that it's a different type of party and that we're going to be required to wear blindfolds when we get
I
there.
like this shit.
Listen.
I've been to some of these parties, nigga.
So we
Go ahead.
roll up to a open
Yeah.
parking lot with a van and a white man with a tie on and a briefcase and like 5 white people standing in the parking lot, and they get out. He opens his briefcase and then he proceeds to blindfold all of us, and then we're taken to this other building by way of, I think, a car. I can't remember how we get there. By way across the street. No, we had to walk. We had to walk really far, but it ended up just walking around the corner because they didn't want us to know where we were. We had to stand in line. Long story short, when you go inside, the party was all S&M. You had to do everything they told you to do, and every time you
Now
didn't
this is whose party is this again?
Laz Alonso knows this group. I'm gonna have to
All right, Laz.
plug y'all.
Put up Laz
I don't
picture,
know.
nigga. Let's find who the fuck Laz is.
So Laz,
All right.
so
Put Laz in. Let's check this nigga. He's the nigga, right?
yeah, he
All
was
right.
in it, yeah. Alonzo, A-L, yeah, there we right there.
It's him.
That's Laz.
Oh, this is a
You know
pretty nigga. All right, go ahead.
So every time the people at the party, at the S&M party, tell you what to do, if you don't do it, you have to take off a piece of your clothes.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
They saw, nigga.
So by the end of the day,
Look at Laz.
by the end of the night, Laz was
Look
in
at
his
Laz.
boxers. He had nothing on but boxers, and he was in bed with 2 women who I think had gagged him, and we were all, I guess, on our knees praying. I don't know what was going on. It's the weirdest shit
Whoa,
ever.
bro.
Yo, what happened?
Last time he was
What
in El
happened?
Segundo.
There's no phones. You can't bring phones in. It's very private. There's performances. There's naked dinner
Was he
parties.
fucking?
No,
Is
there's
this
no
putting
fucking-
Laz on blast?
No,
or
no,
he's-
no,
he's
no, no,
super
this-
Laz
open
is
about
on
this?
blast. Laz is on blast.
This is not putting Laz on blast. We've talked about
Laz is a sex addict, probably, huh? He's one of them black sex addicts want to come to Hollywood to show he's a big buck. I can handle it all.
Well, he does a lot of love movies, so he
Yeah.
does a lot of that.
Fuck.
You know, definitely made me see Avatar a lot differently now. You know, he was
Yeah.
a star in Avatar, but yeah, it was quite an experience.
Yo, they get so caught up. You listen, you get
Crazy.
caught up out here, man.
It was fun time. It's an actual production. You guys should go.
Hollywood is a
dude.
trip, bro.
I love it.
Oh man.
It's exciting.
It's like a
Weird. It's dark.
amusement park. You know, thrill, chills, and spills. It really
Thrills,
is.
Nah,
chills,
this
and
is what
spills.
Hollywood is. Hollywood's like this.
Give us
I
your
don't
breakdown,
know.
brother.
We're a group of people, right? And we're different from these people, okay? And our job is to make sure we stay together and not let these people into our shit, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And don't get caught up with these people because you're going to get left out with these people and not be in our shit no more.
Hmm.
And that's how it goes.
Yeah.
I always wondered this.
Because
This
once
is-
you fuck them now, nigga, you can't fuck with us. Hey, we can't be around you no. Hey, we can't be seen with you no. Hey, can't fuck with you. Hey, we're
Like
not
Harvey.
home. We're not home. Hey, we're doing something right now. It's no more. You're the man. You always your kids are hugging me. I love your kids. I'm Uncle Mike and this and that. That's no more happening. You with them now. But sometimes these guys work their way back up in. They're hard. They stay. They maybe 10, 20 years. They stick to the grindstone. They work hard. They fucking grind and don't kiss ass. And then one day they're at their elite party and this nigga comes back in. You back, huh? You know, this is after making $2 or $3 billion. I'm back, motherfucker.
well, the strong don't die.
No, they come back.
They do.
They never die.
You know, I always tell people too, like, do you on your own terms. Nobody, I will say, going back to Floyd, one thing he did teach me, Just like own your own shit and don't let nobody control you, you know? And it's hard when you're building by yourself at first, you know, until you get people's attention. And then it gets easier, but it's still hard. But it's...
Hey, listen, right? People are going to always own us. We're never going to be...
You think so?
Now, listen, really, you believe so? Why do you feel you own now, and only if you had money you wouldn't be owned?
No, I don't believe that's what I said earlier. I don't believe the money isn't the driver. It's not the driver. It's building the audience and building the community that, to me, is the driver.
You think you actually are thinking right now? Your consciousness is that
I'm
what
thinking.
you're thinking right now?
Of course.
Who formed your thought?
I formed my thought.
How did it form?
I mean, you as an assessment.
How did your thought form?
My thought is formed based on an assessment of everything I'm involved with or that I'm experiencing.
At that particular moment, you believe?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely fires off against everything that makes me who I am. I think so. No?
Really?
Well, where does thought come from?
No, I would think that my thought came from what I saw, information.
Yeah, but sometimes what you
listen, I know that this is a cool car because they told me it's a cool car.
But you ain't never seen a beautiful woman and found out, oh, that's a man. Sometimes what you see, you can look at somebody and you can say that's a beautiful woman, and then find out it's a man. What you thought you saw ain't until you got more information. Now you know it's a different situation.
No, it's not the information. Listen, it's still a man, but this is what I want. You know, I want this. I want what I see. I don't see the man.
But when you get more information, then you can assess whether you actually want that or not.
Yes, but at this moment, the information is fucking incidental. I want that, and nothing's gonna stop me from getting that. And then when I get it, I get it. And then when I find it's not what I want, I dispose of it.
Okay.
Because that's the information, how I get information.
Unless they have a really big Adam's apple, and then the information's out.
I don't know about that, but that's just how I get it, you know.
This is fun.
Nobody's useless. Everybody's useful.
I agree to that.
There's no such thing as useless people.
Everybody has value.
Yes.
I agree to that. It's so crazy in the city, though. I don't think that's the majority opinion, though. I think people do feel like people are easily just, you know.
You live here?
Yeah, I live in
Well,
Hollywood.
that's because we want instant gratification. You know, that's the new world. We can't get it. In the 80s and the 70s, if you want instant gratification, you worked hard for it or you took it. You know, this didn't work. And when that, in the old days, it didn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
It takes years to build an empire.
Yeah, well, it's interesting to hear you say that, Mike, because your way of thinking about it, of bringing all of this energy and just going all out, is so unique and sort of part of this, you know, how people get to be Mike Tyson, or what's so inspiring about, you know, Mike, LL Cool J, you know, these superstars that show people how to be human and how to access all aspects of themselves, you know, and to be a full embodiment of who they are, you know, because I think so many people don't know who they are. Thanks, dude.
But I think
Thank you.
Thank you, Frenchie. Shout out, Frenchie.
Fred.
I think the dangerous part of what you just said, though, for me, and I agree with everything you said, but there's another side to it.
Yeah.
You know, I remember when Kanye West first came out and said, "I'm a king, I'm a god, I'm this," and people destroyed him, and I thought he is. I am. You are. We are.
We all are.
Everybody should embody the belief that they are great.
Yes.
I don't care about your circumstance, who don't love you, but why do we wait until the world says you're great to say we're great? You know, I had a problem with it because there were times I would walk in rooms and I
agree.
And I would dim my light because I didn't want to try to look like I'm outshining people when naturally some people do shine brighter than others.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but listen, people are funny. They know Kanye is great too. But the way he conducts himself, they hate to believe it, but they can't help it. They know he's great.
Right.
Listen, the corny shit Kanye say is basically affirmations what people say for success. And it sounds insane, because that's what motherfuckers do, but he sounds insane. And that sounds of a leader. No doubt he got some mental fucking issues. Most leaders do. The delusional issue. I'm a god.
Yeah.
That's what all of us don't have, because we're still stuck with we still have to pay our respects to the God in the air that we don't see. It's inconceivable that God could put somebody on the earth that could be, you know,
godlike. Yeah.
Well, you believe he did it to Jesus. You believe he did it to Prophet Muhammad. You believe he did it with not Gandhi. What's the other brother?
Well, those stories are spun as these are
Buddha,
divine individuals.
Yeah,
you know, they're other.
But how about the people that don't discover them. I don't say they're from God, and they can be from God. How do we know they're not actually descendants of God? Everybody that was a descendant from God, we all hated. We all wanted to kill them. We all wanted to do something too bad to them.
That's part of the lie.
All right, so that's what we want to do to Kanye.
Yeah.
And I think more people should grow up believing that they are kings. Their parents, if you don't have parents, their community should make them feel like they're kings. And I don't think you should be persecuted for wanting to be God-like. It doesn't mean that you're proclaiming to be God. I did feel like the sense of shame people, and this was before the whole Make America Great bullshit, you know, him and Trump or whatever, but it's funny, you know, my criticism of Kanye too, I did go to the Sunday service thing that he has.
Yeah, tell me about that shit.
So I went to like
interesting.
probably the second one, and it was, you know, Earth, Wind, and Fire, David Letterman, Kardashians, it's a small group of people. But then I broke and I've actually sat with Kanye, and I've sat in his house, and I've been in his house, I've sat with them, and we had a great conversation. But then I broke a story about Chloe and Tristan Thompson. But I gave Chloe the heads up, and we're cool. Me and Chloe are cool about it. But then Kanye, I was disinvited from his Sunday service, and I thought what was so crazy is I'm probably one of the people in the culture who drive the culture through our company that actually supports you.
Yeah.
And it's just funny that, like, we don't have to be there to know what you're doing because you're there and phones are there and people now, social media, you can't fucking take a shit without putting it on Instagram, you know. But I just find it interesting how, like, I don't know, man, this city is something else. I try to work in it but not be of it. Like, and I really
No, that's not the right way to be about it, man. No way. Listen, man, you're too emotional about it. You're being emotional.
What's the other way?
Listen, if you're not smart enough to be my friend, fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Come on, man, chill out, man. Get some fucking balls.
Yeah, but no, I've told many people fuck him.
You know, tell Kanye, fuck you, nigga.
Okay, fuck you, Kanye.
Nigga. Yeah, man, come on.
Mike's stirring shit up today.
Listen, man, but that's just what it is, man. You can listen. If you my friend, you my shit friend. Fuck you. I could say
Mike.
fuck you to my friend. If you my friend, fuck you, nigga.
Yeah.
Mike, this is what I'm talking
Oh.
about, brother. This is what I'm talking about. You know, you inspire people to fucking speak from the center of their soul.
How do you
know
talk
what
to
I
your
mean?
friend not hurting his feeling and not?
Well,
putting
that's
him
how you
not
should
checking Your
be.
friend, if you're supposed to love him, he's going to get in trouble if you don't check him.
I
Oh, yeah,
think
for
that
sure.
He's going to get killed. He's going to get in jail. You're going to be the one spending time with him when he's fucked up. The person that fuck him up is not going to spend any time with
Let me
him.
put this out there. Kanye was never my friend. Let me be clear. I brought Cardi B over to the house.
Well,
They
you
really
sp-
wanted to know
but
Cardi
you say
B.
you hang out with them.
No. What
Oh.
I'm saying was I brought Cardi B to the
Spent
house.
time with
They
them.
really wanted to be friends with Cardi B.
sure.
I'm just a byproduct of that because I brought Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't even no real, like, synergy or energy type of shit. It was some other shit.
So what's the Kardashians like, man? Talk to me about them.
I
Why
love-
people talk shit about? I don't know if I like them, but what's
I
wrong
like
with them?
them.
What's
I
wrong
like
with them?
them. I always talk positive about
I
the
always think they're
Kardashians. It
fucking
drives
awesome,
people crazy.
right?
Yeah,
Everybody
because
fucking talking
they're
shit
doing
about them.
things on their terms.
Niggas jealous too, right? There's
Jealous.
jealousy out there, right?
You-
I'm not fucking on nobody's side. I'm just saying this is the life. This is life on life terms, motherfucker.
I'm on the side of you motherfuckers that hate on the Kardashians are jealous. Because anybody that could take an opportunity like, well, not opportunity, anybody who could take a lemon like that and turn it into a franchisable lemonade store, God bless them.
I know any
Lemonade
motherfuckers
store?
that fuck. I don't know nobody that fucks with them.
Dude, it's a fucking
They
empire.
look at me.
I mean,
fuck,
it's-
they don't even want me to fucking. What do you look at that shit for?
You need to go to
the
Sunday
youngest
service.
one is a fucking billionaire.
She started. Remember, she didn't have no lips when she was a little kid.
Oh,
now she's a billionaire.
They
off the lip
don't. None
line.
of them look the same.
God bless him. No,
God bless him.
I respect him. Anybody that hustle. Anybody that
Everybody
hustle.
gotta
Crazy.
be jealous of them bitches, right?
We had Ray J
Everybody
in
gotta
here.
be jealous. Even them beautiful,
Really?
bad bitches that been known for their beauty and their sexuality. Fucking bitches are fucking my husband right now. Or something sick like that, right?
Mike
It's just
Tyson,
like,
baseball.
wow.
Did you know about
The
this?
Cardinal, yeah, I know all my life about the lesbian
Yes.
kid. Yeah, like Mike.
I'm
what is
asking
that?
Jason.
Oh no.
Mike, when was the first time you tell
When I
a
was a
story
young
about
kid.
coming across this?
Fuck. I remember I was in school one day and somebody said, "Oh wow, your name's Mike Tyson. You're like the guy from the Cardinals or something." I said, "What?" And then my brother had brought the card home. He's the collector, and he brought it. And I saw it, and it was Mike Tyson. I never forgot that.
Wow.
But then I found the Jewish Mike Tyson. There's a bunch of Mike Tysons and everything, nigga.
Because there's an actor, Jason Lee,
Interesting.
the guy from the
There's a lot
from
of
the
Jason
Chipmunks.
Lees.
You know,
Bruce Lee's son.
And Bruce Lee's son was Jason.
Oh, what?
The Crow,
Yeah.
dude.
So my Instagram is the only Jason Lee, and it pisses their fans off.
Well, then we need to get some other Jason Lees up there.
Jason Lee.
All right, so put in some Mike Tyson shit. I didn't know what's going on. We can got my shit. What did I do wrong lately? Right. What did I do right? Put in there what did Mike do right.
Okay, let's ask. What did Mike
Fuck. Okay. Okay.
do right?
Hey, honey.
What did my
I'm in a podcast, yeah. I love you. Yes.
Look at this.
Oh,
Mike Tyson looking superhuman
killing
these
me.
days.
Oh, wait. Excuse me?
No, it's just things you didn't know about the former boxer.
All right, what is it that we didn't know about my black guy?
Michael Gerard Tyson. Gerard's your
That's
middle
my
name?
yeah.
You know, Jed's full name is Gerard.
Yeah. All
Is
right,
it?
Gerard.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
Cosmic.
what am I doing, man?
Well, I asked,
Superman,
what are you doing?
happened?
You look superhuman these days. Dude, you're doing a lot right these days, Mike.
Think so, dude?
Look at this place, brother.
This place is money. I walked up in here, man. Y'all got infrastructure. Y'all got vision board. Y'all got
play it.
plans.
Did you see I ran?
I did. I was mad that, first of all, Adam here, who captures my life, he had two friends that went to your festival. I didn't even know about it.
Oh,
we getting ready
shit.
to
Dope,
get,
right?
We getting ready to get home good. Well, no, I'm not gonna talk. Forget it. But we getting ready to have some interesting.
I want to
It's
come
going
to
to
the
be
next
dope.
one.
Yeah, October, brother.
So is everybody going to be smoking out there?
That's what we do.
It's allowed. It's
We have a liquor license as well. If you wanted to partake in that, that's you could
sure.
do that as
You
well.
can do whatever you.
All right, so I'm focused on losing weight, so I still want to get high, smoke, but don't drink.
Now stay away from the drink and listen, right?
Yeah, I don't drink anymore.
Suck the water down, and just
A lot of water.
get on that treadmill though. Just get on that treadmill. Keep moving. Always walking, moving. Get out. You know, you can start off with like 30 minutes, and then we work your way. Maybe 15, 30.
Yeah.
That's how I started off with 15 minutes. I did 15 minutes, then from 15 I went to 30.
Do what you
Well,
can
then
do.
From 30 I went to 45. From 45 now I'm at an hour.
Really?
Yeah, I did an hour and a half today, but that's how I start.
Walking is a great thing to do. I was 320,
Really? How tall are you, though?
6'6".
6'6".
I played, when I was in the NFL. I left at 330. Now I'm about 245.
When I'm overweight, I can't even shit right. It hurts the fucking shit.
Do you know-
I'm fucked up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
And,
When you can't shit, it's fucked.
Yeah. No doubt, you fucked.
What's the famous Mike Tyson saying? If you can't fuck, shit.
But if you can't shit, fuck. I
Is
learned that from
re- is
Richard
that really-
Pryor.
Is it really your saying?
No, that's Richard Pryor
okay.
saying.
Mike put it out there again. Do you know about intermittent fasting?
I've
It's a great
heard about
tool.
it. I mean, is that just where you, I mean, when we didn't have any money, we intermittent fasted all the
day.
time. We just didn't eat. Is
Sure.
that what that means? Like where you just don't eat?
You don't eat for 16 hours a day.
So like from like 8 a.m.
8 p.m.
16 hours.
Say 8 p.m. till noon the next day.
Okay.
So you get 16 hours of fasting. And
Is
then
that intermittent fasting though?
it's intermittent fasting.
So you do
and
that.
then
what?
you eat in an 8-hour window.
Okay.
And that helps. That helps
But
your
everybody
body.
now I'm so confused. Now there's keto. Now there's juice. I mean,
you
don't eat
just got to
shit.
do what
Fuck it. Die. Fuck it.
eat. Just eat real
Don't eat
food.
shit,
Yeah.
nigga.
like
just
everything that comes from the ground.
Yes.
Yeah, and from the trees.
Shit's boring.
Nah, but it's life saving.
That's just fucking boring.
Life saving. My sister died of obesity.
Really?
My whole family gets big and shit. I mean, real big niggas from down south big. You know, where you can't fucking survive. You can't fucking function. You can't walk a lot. You know, your heart, your legs are fucking rubbing together and fucking burning and shit. You know, that's just what it is, you know? That's how it is. That's who we are.
When
we
they say
we can hide it with money, we can hide it with diets and shit, but when it comes to the fucking real deal and you're incapacitated, you can't really function, you're gonna be a fat nigga. That's what it is, you know. You can't stop eating, it's who you are. You do your vegan, but you know, you get fat off vegan food. Vegan food is the most fattening shit. You know, people say I'm eating vegan food, but that's some fattening shit. If you can't function, you can't move, you can work out, you just gain the weight.
when they say go in Mike's show and just start talking, you guys are gonna figure out a whole conversation just with no format, and we did.
Yeah, that's just what.
That's
it is,
what we
nigga.
do, brother. We just have a conversation.
Man, nobody can actually plan. You got to come in here and be you.
Yeah, exactly. We're looking to find out who the fuck you are. You know,
Yeah,
you
who
sit in
are-
that seat. We
Who
don't
do you
give a
work
fuck,
with, man?
dude.
Who do you work with? You got any co-stars and shit?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Melissa
so tell
Ford
us about
and
your
DJ
pod, your show.
So we have a show called Hollywood Unlocked Uncensored. We started I started after I did Love and Hip Hop because I felt like they edited me one way and I needed a platform to kind of control how we did what we did or whatever. So we started it about 3 years ago. We've had some really good guests on, but yeah, me, Melissa Ford, and DJ Damage.
She's alive. She's still around.
Melissa?
I heard she was messed up.
She was in a bad car accident, but she's great. She's in
Really?
London right now. Yeah, she's great. She bounced
God
back.
is great.
Yes, he is, or she
God
is,
is great.
whoever's listening.
Yeah.
Some people think, oh, God's a woman. Okay, well, whoever your God is, my God is. I don't know. I don't even want to talk about what my God is.
God confuses us. He's omnipotent. He confuses
It's
us.
everything.
Yeah.
In everything. Everywhere.
You guys seem so at peace. This is a level of calmness that my doctor just gave me some medicine to sleep, because now I'm in this deep sleep. Maybe it's the frog medicine. I don't know. It's something. I feel really peaceful.
Yeah.
I feel more peaceful in here. Everything is calm.
Jason, it's just part of life growing up. Like you said, you're young. Yeah, I used to be a savage.
No, I know. Are you crazy?
No, but I'm not. No, forget inside the ring. From a human being perspective, I didn't think about people's feelings and shit. Can you imagine that? That's all I conceive of now. If I'm hurting my wife's feelings, if I'm looking the wrong way. I was yesterday. A young lady sat next to us, and I said, "Hi, how you doing?" And my wife, I should never have said that. I don't know why, but it was just a common thing to do. And I said that, and wow, I shouldn't have said that. And I just, wow, this is just, I said nothing. I remember 10 years ago, a few years, I would have been fuck you, I do what the fuck I want to do. I'm sorry. And then, fuck, things have changed, Life just fucking changes. And I don't do the shit I used to do.
That's crazy.
And that's what happens when you get older. When you're 51 or 52, you're not going to be the way you are now.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So it's age or maturity just growing.
Yeah, I didn't think I was when I was in my 30s. I didn't think I was gonna make it.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I didn't think I was gonna make it. It was really bad.
I have a question, and I've always wanted to know
I
this.
felt like that in my 20s.
Yeah, you're so reckless. God, drugs and women, reckless. Oh, shit.
Those weren't my problems.
Fucked.
But Don King, is his hair naturally like? I always
Crazy?
wondered this.
Nah, he did that.
Did he do that?
Yeah, he made it like
Because
that.
I remember,
What a fucking dick.
because I remember when the Troll Dolls came
Wasn't
out.
even natural?
Nah, they made this. They want to look like
Damn
a
it,
crown.
dude.
Listen, when those Troll Dolls came out, I was like, I would have copywritten that hairstyle back in the day, but yeah, I never trusted that hair.
You're bad.
That's dope, brother. Well, what else?
Yeah,
we
what
got
are you
going?
doing besides?
What are you doing?
Yeah,
So,
are you just acting, doing movies,
no, I just
producing
did-
shit?
no, I just did-
directing shit.
I just did the 14th season of Wildin' Now. I did my 4th season with them.
With Nick
dope,
Cannon.
with
man.
Nick
Hey,
Cannon.
tell me about that nigga. What's Nick about?
So Nick actually came on my podcast, and I had left Love and Hip Hop and wasn't on TV, so I was like, "Yo, a nigga needs a job. What's up?" And he actually booked me on the show. I'd never been
That's
a
awesome.
comedian.
Tell me about those shows you was on that
It was
show. Listen,
funny.
I'm gonna keep it real. I think I'm
Have you
jealous
ever?
of them
Have
niggas
you
on that
ever?
show.
Have you ever watched Love
Do you
and
want
Hip
to
Hop?
be on
yeah,
there?
nigga, I'm jealous of them
If
niggas.
he wants to come on Love and Hip Hop,
Yeah.
I will text.
I would never do that
Jason.
shit, right? My wife would kill. But if I was younger, shit, but nigga, the
Just
niggas
go
be
and say
balling. They
what's
having
up.
fun. Look fun like a motherfucker.
Yeah, but half those people don't even have shit.
That's okay. It's just the fun of the situation.
Yeah,
I
but-
give them. I put my shit out there and they have that. Nigga, you have to act of just being around that shit. It's just fun.
Oh, if
It
they
looks so awesome.
if they heard you,
They
wanted
be
to do-
talking shit. I know it's bullshit, but it sounds good shit, right?
Yo,
It'd be
let me
good
tell you something.
shit,
Would
dude.
you ever do? Would you do
Nah,
reality? TV?
I wouldn't do that shit. My whole family go up in fucking flames. Hell no.
Yeah, but
Man.
this Mike
But
Tyson.
we have a show. We're getting ready to do one for Rolling
Yeah.
with the Punches. and
Rolling with
shit.
the Punches.
He's in the two. We got Mike Epps. We got.
Y'all are doing everything over here. Y'all
Who
got
do
drinks.
We got all type
fucking
of stuff.
snacks.
Dwinks.
Yeah, Dwinks.
Yeah, we got Dwayne.
You know, God has been really grateful. I've been really grateful to God, and He's blessed us. You know,
Yeah.
with doing good stuff. You know,
For sure,
You know,
man.
I could have easily been on the other side of town. You know what I mean? I'm just very grateful. That's what I always have to. Gratitude is what I'm trying to say.
So what do you think about my boy Anthony Joshua? What did you think about that fight?
Crazy.
Did you
A
care?
mistake, got hurt, and shit happens.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, I think all of us.
But he can come back and win that.
Yeah,
he can
November.
Get it back though.
November.
But his mind has to be right. He ain't gonna win it back if his mind's fucked up. You know, his mind gotta be right. He gotta dedicate his life to doing this.
Stay away from Drake.
Huh?
You gotta stay away from Drake.
I don't know who he gotta stay. We gotta stay away from himself. You know,
sure.
when we go training, we go away in the mountains. We're staying away from ourselves and our thoughts.
Is that how you train?
Yeah.
Really?
In the mountains, away from everybody. It's the animals in the woods and stuff. And you're facing your demons alone.
So dope.
Well, his spirits are well. I mean, he's a great guy. I hope he comes back.
Hey, listen, his spirits appear well to you, but in his mind, what's going on in his mind?
Yeah.
Fuck. You know, fuck. That's what makes them. This stage of his life is really what makes him.
Yeah.
You know, because we already have money now. Now it's all about, now who are you? Now you're dealing with adversity. Who are you? What are you going to do now? You going to lay down now? And you say, hey, you got it. I don't want no more. You just lay down and give it up. Do you believe in it? You got any fucking pride, nigga? What do you believe in? You believe in your ancestors? Believe in your mother, your father, your kids? What do you believe in? What are you going to fight for? And then it's up to him. I don't believe in shit, maybe. I got money. Maybe I don't believe in none of this shit out there said I was. And that's cool, too. But you just know who you are.
Damn.
Well, it's like, I mean, just that fight is such a good illustration of what you talk about, Mike. Like, you know, you might be a nobody. You get a title fight.
Absolutely.
Shot against the champ, knock him out. You know, the whole story changes.
The whole life changed.
Whole life changes.
You have a job for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Somewhere they have a job for you.
Yeah.
Just talking about your glory days. That one moment. For Buster Douglas' life, he has a job. Tell us about you upsetting Mike Tyson. What was it like beating Mike Tyson? He was invincible. How did you beat him?
Yeah.
You're nothing. How did that work out? They have that for the rest of their life.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
You were at the fight.
Yeah.
How was the energy in there?
Oh, everybody thought he was going to kill him easy.
I mean, we were planning the after party. I flew in to party.
Wow.
You know.
Me too. They did that with me too.
For the win.
Oh, nigga, fuck. Nigga, I'm
This dude's about to be
I know,
champ
nigga,
again.
I'm chilling. I'm fucking amazed and shit. I'm gonna knock this nigga out. I've knocked everybody. I knocked niggas out to knock them out. What's the problem with this nigga, right? So, as we know, that didn't happen, right? And now you have to deal with that with yourself.
Was that hard? Because
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you arrogant fucking nigga. Who do you think you are? Do you really think you God, motherfucker? You're a fucking uneducated nigga that just learned how to fight, and you unappreciated piece of shit. This is how you treat it. You don't work out. You don't train. You got to deal with that. That, yeah.
Yeah, I will say that I told Anthony I don't think I can go to another. It's different when you watch your friends play basketball, you know, run up and down the court. When you see two people, one that you know fighting in a ring for their title, like watching Floyd was stressful, but I always went in like I would watch you, like he's going to win.
Yeah.
I did that with Anthony, second row ringside, and it was like the whole life of the room just was sucked out, and it was really.
But he's not dead. He's okay.
So he don't want nobody feeling sorry for himself. He's like, I'm good. You know, I gotta get this together. I gotta go back to London. I need to get in. I need to be focused. I think it was a wake up call for sure.
I hope so. 'Cause he deserves good things.
He does. He's a good person.
He
Yeah, for
deserves
sure.
good things.
Great
Yeah, man.
person.
And boxing is exciting again. With him,
Yeah.
With
Wilder, Fury, like that whole group of guys, those young guys coming up. I think it's awesome.
I felt like when you left, and even like when Floyd left, it kind of felt like boxing was kind of dead.
Oh, it was. I feel like it
You
just
know?
really slipped away. It slipped
Well,
out of the
we both had something
awareness.
to bring. I brought the fucking scary bad guy, boogie
Yeah.
guy, boogeyman guy, and he brought the fucking sophisticated
flair.
fighter.
Yeah.
Pretty much, I'm smarter than you. That's why you can't beat me, because you're inferior and I'm superior. That kills people. Ain't your fucking.
Yeah.
Imagine that I'm superior. You're not in my
Yeah.
You shouldn't even be breathing the same air I'm
But what's so
breathing.
crazy about you? And
I
Philly?
love,
think.
and Floyd would always play it too. Is like, this guy's lucky to be fighting me. Look at him; he gets to make a name for himself, and gets to make all this money just coming to get to fight me.
But so crazy watching both of you, and I remember like people would want you to lose, but we all knew you weren't going to lose. I don't know how they subscribe to the idea that you're going to lose.
Mike, do you want that?
No, I'm good, bro.
All right, brother.
No,
The blunts are good.
amazing. But
Nice.
listen, it's the what can go wrong will go wrong. It's what is it? It's like it's like the witch's heck. It's a possibility. It's always a possibility. Human beings are meant to fail. They're meant to fail, guaranteed.
At some point.
Yeah, it's no fucking doubt about it. But when is it gonna be?
Damn.
But keep betting, it's gonna
But
happen.
you thought that all your career?
Huh?
You thought that all your career? No, you didn't think that.
No, I don't think that, but that's the reality.
That's the reality. Okay.
I told you, listen, let me tell you something. You know, when you see guys, the great fighters, and you see them sometimes punch drunk and stuff like you see fighters, even when they're not really great fighters, the concept of being a great fighter, the willpower, the determination, the intestinal fortitude, all that stuff that it takes to be a great fighter, skullduggery, everything, they all come out like that. Something's wrong with them. You can't be the great without that. You can't have the spirit of the great when, like, they see a guy as an 8-round fighter and he gets brain damage, but it's not because he couldn't fight, because he had the spirit of a great fighter. He wanted it. He wanted to grab it. He wanted to be bold. He wanted to take that chance. And that's what happens to us. I wouldn't be surprised in a fucking couple of years I may be twitching or something may be happening. That's just the way it is. It's just the way it is.
How do you feel now, Mike?
I don't know. I feel good, but I know there's something wrong. You ever felt that about something? You feel good, but something's not right sometimes.
Yeah.
Why did I get upset just now? That kind of shit.
Yeah. Well, I think you're doing a lot to put yourself in the best situation as possible for as long as possible.
I agree.
You know.
But listen, everybody in sports, even like Floyd, everybody, it's an unwritten law when you sign that contract. And we seen it as kids. We watched it growing up watching boxing. He's seen it. I've seen everybody that watched boxing seen it in their life. When you write that contract, I want to be a professional boxer, it's an unwritten law that it's a possibility I might die in training. It's a possibility I may die in a fight. But it's there, but it's unwritten. We know that's a possibility. But we give our life up to be on the top of the chain of this fucking game. Our life means nothing. To be on the top. Fuck you. Throw my life away. That's how it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
You didn't think you were coming in for this.
I didn't know what the fuck I was coming to. But I'm glad I came, man. It's an honor for sure.
It's great having you, man.
Oh, anytime. I want to flip the table.
I hope we can get your fucking shit. You got 169
Oh,
million,
yeah, no.
motherfucker.
I want
Yeah, let's come on. Can we come on your
I
show?
would love to bring my co-host here. We do it here.
Let's do that.
Yeah.
Awesome,
And
dude.
Melissa, I mean, she's going to love to smoke. She smokes. So.
It's dope.
No,
Yeah, all
thank you.
right.
Well, we'd
We
welcome
gotta
you
give her
guys.
her own fucking blunt and shit. My wife don't even want me to smoke the same blunt of a bitch, man.
Oh, she'll smoke her own. She's cool.
Yeah, keep that shit
that's
fucking
good.
separate, nigga,
Yeah.
but equal.
It's all good. Separate but equal.
Listen, well, thank you for having me.
Thanks, brother.
love
Really
you.
appreciate it, man. Thank
It's
you.
an honor. Thank you.
Great up, Mike.
All right, let this nigga go home, man. You
right.
got held up, though. You want to say anything to people?
Let 'em know where they
them
can
anything
find you.
And just follow us at Hollywood Unlocked. That's all you need to know.
And the only Jason
Oh,
Lee.
the only Jason Lee. Yeah, y'all find
Only
my,
Jason Lee
you'll find my
on
records.
fucking
Instagram, Twitter,
Google,
all that
Twitter.
shit. Hey, everybody, thank you again. Thanks
Hey.
for watching. Thanks for listening. Head to hotboxinpodcast.com. All right, guys. Until next time, I'm Eben Britton.
I'm Mike Tyson. We're out.
We're out.
Peace.
Peace.